Hello Devils, I'm your anchor Alyssa Holderness.
And I'm your co-anchor, Brian Baxter. We have a great episode for you guys today.
The slopes are starting to open, snowboarders and skiers are getting ready to strap on and hit the mountain.
For more, we go to Hannah and Kaikea.
The recent opening of the resorts has created an atmosphere from the positive energy of the workers to the excitement from the skiers and snowboarders in our community.
Between the employees, we're like a family, and we just try to interact with everybody around us as much as possible to make them feel comfortable and welcome and give them a really good experience that they can't really get anywhere else.
Many of our students work for the resorts, and from the students asked, 64.4% ski or snowboard.
Well, in the winter, there's a ton more people. In the summer, it's pretty empty.
With the amount of students on the mountains, their nerves for the season have been building, especially during holiday seasons.
Well, it depends on the time of the year. It's Christmas, it's
real Jerry.
Real cherry out, yeah.
Real unfortunate.
But other than that, it's pretty cindy or rowdy, honestly.
Oh, I think it's the biggest part of our community is because a lot of our economy runs around the ski industry. So when the mountain opens, everybody's excited, adults are excited, and kids are excited because it's the start of ski season. Most of us ski.
I think we're a pretty centralized ski valley. It's kind of what it's based around. Yeah, it's what we do, so it's nice to live here.
Not only is the economy of Vail Valley affected, but it has a direct impact on other aspects of our lives.
I go to school with Colo.
Yeah, I have to scrape off the window in the morning, but other than that, on finals, I just go skiing afterwards, snowboarding.
I just don't study instead.
Yeah, spend a lot of weekends on it. Just hyped. I'm worried about the snow, but I'm ready. Ready for it.
This is our hype squad, but our ski hype squad.
Yeah, we're ready.
But we're no longer, for the resorts are now open and the snow's headed our way. This has been Kaikea Cavallero
and Hannah Medina.
Back to you in the studio.
Make sure you get on the chairlift early and hit the slopes and get that sweet run on the mountain.
On another note, members of EVTV attended the National High School Journalism Convention in Dallas, Texas over Thanksgiving break.
To hear more about the trip, we go to the Dallas crew.
Hi, I'm Kaikea. I'm Jessica.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Rogelio. Before Thanksgiving break, we represented EVTV at the National Journalism Convention in Dallas, Texas. We had 3 full days of learning, adventuring, and meeting new people. Even though we went for the Pacemaker Award, we took away much more. While we were in Dallas, each of us went to different classes and seminars. The knowledge and experience we gained from each other's classes is something we intend to bring to our class and contribute to our episodes.
I learned how to find a deeper story through our questions and how to make lifelong friendships. I learned how to make a short, to-the-point video while including a little bit of humor.
I learned that research is an essential part of finding the nuggets in an interview.
And I learned that everyone has a story, and everyone has something to overcome. We are very thankful for all our contributors.
And Eagle Valley High School
for letting us go on this great trip.
We hope this experience will happen again. And to show you how much we treasured this trip, here's a recap. We're going to Dallas! Yeah! He's over there. He's just standing there.
Bye, Texas!
Bye, Texas!
This is Ben Rogelio Caballero,
Ryan Bokey,
Jessica Harte, and Kaikea Cavallero.
Back to you in the studio.
It's great that we have trips to help the students learn about the future career paths and interests.
As students, we get to try out different career paths, but we also get to advocate for ourselves in the present. To do that, it is useful to know what our rights are. To learn more about our rights, we go to Jessica and Alondra.
The First Amendment is an area of confusion for many high school students.
Out of the 96 surveyed by the Intro to Journalism class, only 9 can name all 5 rights. For more on what our students know today, we go to Jessica Harkey.
Can you name all 5 rights guaranteed by the First Amendment?
No. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom of petition?
I know freedom of speech. Pretty much that sums up the First Amendment.
No, I can't.
I can't name all 5, but I know that there's freedom of speech and freedom of assembly.
Freedom of speech, freedom of protest.
The First Amendment is a crucial part of our society. To learn more, we talked to Gov teacher Mr. Gleiss.
The First Amendment guarantees 5 different things: religion, assembly, press, petition, and speech. It applies in a variety of ways. You're allowed to say a lot, like just because you're in school doesn't mean you don't have any guaranteed freedoms, but they also get restricted a lot as well when you come to school. So like if you look at, there's a court case known as Morris versus Frederick where there were some students promoting illegal behavior. Their freedom of speech was taken away because they were promoting illegal behavior. But then there's also a case with Tinker Des Moines where students were protesting the Vietnam War, but they were doing so in a peaceful manner, and so their freedom of speech was upheld. So a lot of it is kind of a case-by-case basis, or is very circumstantial. Because this is a place of learning, and so the intent of being in school is for you to be learning, and so if you're creating an atmosphere that is adverse to a positive learning environment, that constitutes grounds to restrict those rights.
So after Tinker v. Des Moines, students don't shed rights in school. Mike K-Stan at SPOC explained to us how students have and can use their rights in school.
Students have the right to participate in free speech activities up until the point at which in which their speech is either illegal. They don't have the right, for example, to engage in libelous speech or obscene speech or the sorts of things that all of us are restricted to doing. But they also said that there was a special category for students whereby school officials could censor student speech if that speech was materially and substantially disruptive to normal school activity. So students can speak as long as their speech is lawful and as long as it doesn't seriously disrupt the school day.
This has been Alondra Escobar
And Jessica Harkey.
Don't stop fighting for what you believe in.
Legally, but back to you in the studio.
As we start to grow up and move into the real world, it is always important to stay well informed.
But not everything has to be so serious. For a more lighthearted bit of fun, we go to Sochi to hear more about the new movie, Coco.
Hi, I'm Sochi. Have you heard of the movie Coco? Coco celebrates Latino culture in a way no other animated movie has yet. And its central theme is the importance of family. Family is something everyone can identify with, and seeing the connection between family and legacy and Mexican culture on the big screen was powerful and moving. Coco is a new movie by Pixar. It premiered in Mexico on El Día de los Muertos since the movie was revolved around the holiday. The movie opened in time for Thanksgiving in the US on November 22nd. It's about a boy named Miguel who loves music, but his family banned music from their life because his great-great-great-grandfather left them to pursue his musician dream. Miguel is desperate to be a musician, but his family won't allow him, so he ends up on an adventure that takes him to Land of the Dead. How, you may ask? We'll watch it to find out. Miguel meets this guy named Hector, and along the way his musical idol, Enrique de la Cruz, and ultimately discovers what the meaning of family is. Pixar represents Mexican culture in a beautiful way. You are able to see the chancla. It's a flip-flop or even a crock if you're ever bad in a Latino household. The chancla comes flying straight to you. That's very scary to us Latinos, and the movie truly celebrated the real meaning of El Día de los Muertos, family. But the animation, guys, it was so unreal. The colors were vibrant, especially when the dead were crossing over the bridge that was full of orange petals. The streets and houses seemed so real to me. It reminded me of Mexico so much. The bright colors of each scene in the movie made it pop, and that's how every street in Mexico is. Now the music, oh my god. The songs in the movie are very catchy and soothing. I haven't stopped playing them. It goes so well with the movie. The tone in each song for each scene went so well. It was outstanding. My favorite song that was sung was Remember Me, straight to the heart.
Remember me, though I have
to say goodbye. Remember me. Don't let it make you cry.
Coco is about family. In every family there are flaws and arguments, and Coco really shows that. But it also shows that it's important to recognize how people's life experiences impact their feelings and decisions. And at the end of the day, family means supporting each other. Never forget family is the main message of Coco, and it's what El Día de los Muertos is all about, to honor and remember those we have lost and make sure to never forget them, even though they are not with us physically. But just like someone once close told me, those who leave us will always be in our hearts. If you haven't seen Coco yet in theaters, it is currently playing at Capitol Theater in Eagle, and you should definitely go see it. This has been Xochitl Villaseñor with a review on Pixar's new movie Coco. Now back to you in the studio.
I, for one, can't wait to go see it.
Yeah, me too.
Make sure to get some friends and family and go watch Coco while it's still here at local theaters.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Make sure you join us for the next episode of
EVTV.